beautiful blonde girl. Alone in the office. Encounter creepy men. Will she survive? I hope you enjoy the movie. Spoiler ahead. Angela Bridges, Rachel Nichols, is a young and beautiful businesswoman who works in a midtown Manhattan office block and gets stuck working late on Christmas Eve, before leaving to attend a family party. When she reaches the second underground parking level, P2, beneath the office block, she discovers that her car will not start. After receiving assistance from a socially awkward security guard named Thomas Barkley, Wes Bentley, and turning down his offer to spend Christmas with him, she calls for a taxi and waits in the lobby. When the taxi arrives, she discovers she is locked in the lobby and runs back into the parking garage. The taxi leaves without her and the lights soon shut down. Angela, guided by the light on her cell phone, wanders around the deserted parking lot. Thomas, who is revealed to be psychopathic, drugs her with chloroform and takes her to his office. Later, Angela awakens in a haze inside Thomas's office, having been changed into a white dress and high heels by Thomas and her foot chained to the table. Thomas tells her that he loves her, despite her many sins, having obsessively watched and recorded her for some time through the CCTV in the office block. Despite Angela's pleas and threats, Thomas continues to hold her against her will, even forcing her to call her family and lie about an illness so that no one will come looking for her. Angela tries to escape, but cannot due to Thomas's Rottweiler named Rocky, and is also confined to handcuffs by Thomas. Taking Angela to another level of the parking lot, Thomas reveals her coworker Jim Harper, Simon Reynolds, tied to an office chair. Thomas delusively believes Jim is a terrible person after he witnessed him drunkenly grope Angela at an office party, and refuses to listen to or believe Angela's pleas that Jim apologized for his drunken action earlier. Thomas instructs Angela to get back at Jim by hitting him with a flashlight, but ultimately beats Jim himself, and then sadistically rams him into the wall with his car multiple times, killing him. Amidst the murder, Angela is able to escape barefoot after ditching her high heels. While Thomas hides the evidence, Angela finds a safe place to hide and manages to get her handcuffed hands in front of her. She rushes back to Thomas's office to retrieve her cell phone, finding keycards in a spot near the locked gate that is reception, but after dialing 911, she drops her phone on the other side of the gate. She uses a keycard to get to the elevators, with Thomas right behind. While in the elevator, Angela calls for help from the panel of the elevator. She hears a voice that appears to be an operator but later turns out to be Thomas, who flushes her out by flooding the elevator with a fire hose from a higher floor. Amidst the flooding, the body of Carl Donson, Philip Akin, another security guard, drops down and hits her. While hiding in the parking lot, Angela is tormented by Thomas, who plays Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas over the intercom. She breaks open an emergency fire axe and begins to destroy the cameras one by one while making her way to his office, prepared to fight. On entering, she finds a video playing of Thomas himself molesting her body while she was drugged, enraging Angela. Thomas sneaks up behind her, knocks her out with a taser, and hides her in the trunk of a car, just as two police officers, Philip Williams and Arnold Pinnock, arrive in response to a reported disturbance. Angela wakes up and breaks out, but realizes she is too late as she sees the police car drive off. Thomas releases Rocky, who chases Angela and bites her leg. Although she manages to kill Rocky, this act causes Thomas to become enraged and continue pursuing Angela in a more vicious manner. Angela finds keys in a car rental office and tries to escape by car, but is sideswiped by Thomas in another vehicle, leading to a game of chicken, which Angela wins. However, in the heat of the chase, she flips the vehicle. Thomas opens the door, and Angela, feigning unconsciousness, manages to stab him in the eye and choke him with her handcuffs, while denouncing Thomas for his sadistic actions. She takes his keys to free herself, cuffs him to the car just before he comes to, and begins to leave while taking his taser. Thomas, now powerless and trapped, desperately starts pleading with her, revealing he's always alone, but ultimately insults her in anger when Angela doesn't respond to his pleas. In retaliation, Angela points the taser at a stream of gasoline leaking from the car, and sarcastically wishes a now horrified Thomas a Merry Christmas before using the taser to ignite the gasoline, engulfing a screaming Thomas in the flames and causing the car to explode, killing him. Finally free, Angela, who is now wet, bloody, and injured, opens the garage gate and limps out into a cold and desolate Manhattan Christmas morning just as the fire department, paramedics, and police can be heard arriving.
Please subscribe for more movie